My name is Sembusi James. I work with Ava Mission Africa, and I'm here to share my thoughts about character transformation, leadership development, part of the packages which ensure a society that can excel amidst all turmoils, amidst all challenges, amidst everything that could come to destabilize society. Over the years, we realized that societies that have stood strong, that have been able to fight different foreign habits, have been so keen on standing strong on what they hold important in their societies. Those virtues, those norms, those teachings that help young people to grow and keep on what their parents used to do to be called great, to be called great grandparents. There is always an energy, an extra energy that these elders or these people in society have to keep doing to make sure that these children that will be there after them will continue with them and be able to raise a society which they admire. And so at Ava Mission Africa, we believe that we are responsible for our social transformation. We are responsible for the morals of our children, and sometimes even the people that we relate with, our peers, our workmates, people at church and elsewhere. We believe that the responsibility of raising a generation that is morally upright is entirely in our hands. And so we are coming forth and we are coming forward to see that we can join the great parents of this nation, we can join the great teachers of this nation, we can join the great leaders of this nation to see that we can be able to raise another generation of young people that is going to take on values that are going to help our society become better. Africa has had a lot of challenges, Africa has had a lot of issues at hand, but we are here as Ava Mission and believe that we can raise an Africa of our choice. Like there is an Africa that we would like to see. There is a nation, Uganda, that we would like to behold. And so if we don't take it upon ourselves to raise a generation that we want, our generation is going to decay, and even the generation to come will not be of any good. So at Ava Mission Africa, we reach out to children in primary schools, and we'll also reach out to children in the universities. But our major focus is we want to see children not being taken by the modern trends of society, but to be able to live in the modern society with its own trends and changes and everything, the new cultures that are coming in, that we should be able to raise our children in a way that even when there is a lot of change in society, there are values that we should hold dear and we should keep at our hearts for national development. Issues of pornography, issues of laziness, issues of sexual immorality, issues of murder, issues of so many things that are coming up. Even in Africa, we have another issue of a lot of fighting every other time in different nations. But we believe that if we can stand together and instill values in our children and speak about these values and encourage these young men and women to hold these values as important, values like honesty, values like emotional intelligence, values like love for one another, values like respect for parents, social responsibility or personal responsibility, all these things, if we can join hands and speak to young people and encourage them to uphold these as dear in their hearts, this is going to help us to raise the nation that we desire, the nation that we want, the people that we want to see. It is going to be beautiful at the age of 80 and or the age of 60, if I can still testify and see that my children and my great-grandchildren are actually behaving so well and so nice. I've seen so many children around Uganda where I've been able to operate, but children are having a lot of problems. Children are indisciplined, and most of them, it is not because they're actually born indisciplined, but because there is no one who is standing in the gap to speak to them. Our parents are busy, our teachers are busy, so somehow, somewhere, all of us, it's now a responsibility and it's a call to the nation to stand in the gap. Where somebody else is busy, then someone else should come in to serve the generation. If my child is behaving well, it will be important, and it will be an additional, and it will be helping someone else there whose child is not behaving well. My child will be able to assist the other person. And so it is very important, in summary, for us to wake up as a nation, to wake up as organizations, to wake up as churches, as parents, to see that we work together to raise the generation that we need, to raise leaders that we need. We have a leadership gap in so many societies, but we believe if we join hands, this can be in history, and Africa can become a focal point of leadership. It can become an icon of transformation. It can minister to nations if we work together. I want to thank you so much for listening to me, and may the Lord bless you as we join efforts to raise a generation that we want, to raise the Africa that we want, to create the Uganda that we need. God bless you so much.